All right, let's do it. Update. Tuesday. Here we go. So, S&P closed above 2,600. If you recall, last week when I said we would have technical resistance at 2,600 and a minor pullback, I said it would be very short-lived. And if we only had about a 2-day pullback from that 2,600 level, S&P broke back up above 2,600, as I said it would, even on yesterday's video. More importantly, perhaps, the Nasdaq closed above the 50-day moving average for the first time since October. Now, if you go back and if you listen to my videos in November, in December, when the market was tanking, particularly in December, I said that, number one, there was extreme levels of bearish sentiment, the likes of which we hadn't seen in 10 years. In some cases, we've never seen it that high. I pointed out that the put-call ratio at the CBOE hit 1.82 at some point in December. I forget exactly the date, but that was a record high of put volume to call volume. And I was pointing this out the entire time. I said this sentiment was way too negative, way too extreme, number one. Number two, I was telling you that all the banking metrics, loans and leases, bank credit, bank assets, bank residual, which is basically bank net worth, bank wealth, were all not just going up, they were starting to accelerate in December, even as the market was plunging. That was not a condition that you would see if the broad economy was really starting to go down the tubes. And number three, I was talking about sustained and very high levels of fiscal support where it would be practically impossible to see the economy go into a recession or to really contract sharply with that historic level of fiscal support. I mean, we're going to blow away last year, and last year was a record in government spending, and we're already up over 100 billion over last year. So I mean, you had all these things. I was talking about all these things. Yeah, the market was going down. It was extreme panic. It was extreme emotion. But I was telling you, you got to buy into that. You have to buy into that. I even told you a couple of days ago, I said 2,600 would be a temporary stopping point. I even sent out an option trade for my subscribers who wanted to make some quick money on that pullback, but I said it was going to go higher. By the way, I sent out another option trade today. I'm going to be putting all this, as I mentioned, into an options report, an MMT options report. But right now, my subscribers for MMT Trader are getting these option recommendations, these trades. They're short-term trades. The last one I gave for last week, you doubled your money in a day and a half. There's a gold options trade now based on a gold stock that I sent out today. If you want to get those, even if you're not a subscriber, just go up and sign up for a 30-day free trial of MMT Trader, and I will send you the emails that I send out. All right, so we have all that. Now, there have been some developments that you have to be aware of with respect to the fiscal flows. And the fiscal flows, that's what I call government spending. This is the basis of all of my analysis. Fiscal flows. There have been some developments in there that you have to be aware of. And again, if you want to get that information, go to my website, pitbulleconomics.com, and sign up for a 30-day free trial of MMT Trader or Zombie Trading. That's my daily Forex signal service. We front run the zombies because we know how they're going to act. We take their money and we get out before they die. We just had API inventories come out a short time ago. I sent out an email on that. We saw a small draw in crude and another very big build in gasoline and a big build in distillate. Tomorrow we get the EIA report. I will send out the analysis as I do every week on that. So the update is today, S&P back over 2,600. Nasdaq back over the 50-day moving average for the first time since September. Oh yeah, one more thing. Brexit. Theresa May's Brexit deal got voted down by over 200 votes. The whole thing is up in the air now. In the Forex market, they sold British pound down sharply leading up to the vote. By the way, I was a buyer on the way down. Market pound recovered mostly after the vote. We don't know what's going to happen now. There could be a vote of confidence on her government. There could be a new referendum. Who knows? The whole thing is crazy, but we'll have to see what happens. In any case, you can expect more crazy volatility from this, and I will be on top of it. I will be letting all of my subscribers know exactly what I think the outcome and what the scenario is going to be like and how we can make money off of it. Anyway, sorry for the short one today. It's still a little bit suffering from a cold, but just wanted to update you on the markets and what's going on. S&P back over 2,600, as I said. Nasdaq closed above the 50-day moving average for the first time since October. See everybody tomorrow. Bye-bye.